Hi everyone, it's been a little while since I've made a video, um, but this has been an interesting week for me. Um, it was a cautionary tale of using gym equipment, and be careful, um, as you can see. Um, so today I went to the gym. I joined a gym. I think it was Wednesday that I joined, and I used I've used some strength training equipment. I've used a shoulder press and I think they call it overhead press. I've used the leg curls and something else that you push out. Been trying some different things on the low weights just to get an idea of what they're like. Um, my health coach and personal trainer Chris, who is you can find him. He has a channel Chris Fabulous. So check him out. Subscribe. Um, Recommended that I go, try out some gym, see the gyms, get a tour, see what I felt comfortable with. And I felt comfortable with the rec center here in Brighton. And so I had gone 3 days. I'd gone cardio the next day, and then I tried some more equipment on Friday. And then today I was like, okay, I'm going to go cardio because the wind came up. It was only 50 something degrees here, and it's fine. And if it's sunny and it's not windy, but it was windy, and I'm like, yeah, I just need some cardio. And so I went to the gym and I used the usual treadmill that I used. There's a couple of them that are, they start off with a manual, they don't have another program. And 20 minutes there, and then I went over to elliptical trainer, and I did 10 minutes there, and then I went to the recumbent stationary bike, and I cycled for 20 minutes there, and then I haven't tried those over there. They have the treadmills that have the screen on them. They sound really cool. And so I'm like, okay, quick start. Okay, so a beginner. Now I've seen somebody do beginner, and that seems really, really, really slow. So I'll pick intermediate. And I said, oh, it's going to jump up. Okay, well, it's going to, gradually go up to that. Well, so it's 3 minutes, and it was like 0.5, and I'm like, oh, this is just way too slow. Let me go with like 1.2 at least, or something like that. And then I'm like, okay, I've got the stop button. I know I can, adjust it down. It shot up like that to 5 miles per hour, which I cannot go that fast. And I came off the end of it and hit my mouth. Didn't even realize I'd split my chin. It has 4 stitches in it. I ended up being getting dizzy. I had, there was quite a bit of blood on the floor. Not to get really gross, but yeah, it bleeds a lot from your head. And anyway, I was going to drive myself. Like, you really shouldn't drive if you're that dizzy. And so anyway, I ended up being taken there and to the ER, and the CT scan showed no broken anything, and I didn't have a concussion, and I just have the 4 stitches here and the split lip, and a very sore arm, and bruised as well, and bruised legs. But I'm going to be fine. This will probably be around for a year or so. Yeah, one thing, be careful with the equipment. Always pick the manual mode first. Be very, very careful. Start off with low weights and all of that as well. But yeah, I had 3 great days, and then this day, not so great, along with a flat tire. I got out in the middle of nowhere on Thursday when I was in the mountains, but luckily there were some guys that got me to change it to a donut so I could get to a tire store and at least find something, which isn't the right size, but at least it got me back to Denver, which was about 4.5 hours away from where they were. Yeah, I really didn't expect to end up in the ER and riding in an ambulance and all that kind of thing when I went to the gym, and nobody really does. But yeah, be careful those treadmills. They can have problems, but if you use the manual mode and go slow and work your way up, they'll probably be fine. And I have nobody to blame but myself. But yeah, they could have maybe I don't know. I don't trust those certain treadmills. That's for sure. I will never use those again. I mean, never, and I never so say never, but really, I'm not using those again. I'd rather do anything else. I have a track. I'll go around the track or anything else. But nonetheless, I enjoy the gym except for the experience toward the end of my workout today. Yeah, that's what happens occasionally. There are some issues with it, but as it gets cooler and it gets windier and all of that, I do have to find another way to get a decent amount of cardio, and this gives me a good range of cardio to work with, and yeah. So you all have a good rest of the day. Bye.